What's going on, guys? So I hope you guys are enjoying the video. This video is of me when I got my very first bike. Okay, so I do not recommend anyone, if you are a new driver, I do not recommend you starting on anything higher than a 250. The reason why I say this is because, for one, if you're not familiar with the bike, you're not going to know how to handle that bike. Okay, so a 250, in my opinion, is a very, very good bike to start off with. Now, I started off with a 2013 Honda Repsol. You know, it was a 250 RR. Loved that bike. And then I worked my way up to, after I got familiar with that bike, years and years, I worked my way up to a 600. Then, from the 600, I worked my way up to a 750. Okay, so I highly recommend you guys starting off on a 250. Getting used to how to operate the bike around corners and what have you. Because, a 250 is going to handle a lot easier than a 600 and a 750. You are going to be able to get the 250. You're going to be able to maneuver that around corners a lot easier than you would a 600 or a 750. So that is why, in my opinion, it is best to start off on a 250 and work your way up from there. Okay? Hands down, it's the best thing you can do. Because, for one, if you're not used to a bike, you need to learn how to handle that bike. If you go straight to a 600 or a 750, you're not going to be used to all that weight. Okay? And then they are not as nimble as a 250 as well. So you're not going to know how to handle that bike in a turn or anything. That's why I highly recommend starting off on a 250 and working your way up from there. Highly recommend it. This video is going to be of my very first bike, transitioning into my 600, and then my 750. So sit back and enjoy the video. I'll tell you guys what, though, I had a lot of fun on the 250, but now this is where the video is actually going to pick up. Okay, so learned all my training and my handling with the 250. Now we're going to get set up, and I'm going to show you guys my very first 600, and I had a lot of good times with it, and a lot of very bad times and sad times with this bike. But I'm not going to go into details on that at the moment. But here we go. So we're going to go ahead and get into it, and this is my 600. My very first 600 that I had got. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you could please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment anything you want. I enjoyed making this video for you guys. Honestly, like I said, the best thing to do is start at a 250, work your way up from there. You don't want to start way at the 600. Yeah, you can manage it, but the throttle is less forgiving on a 250. Trust me. It really is. It's a lot. You know, it's really forgiving on a 250. You start off at a 600 or higher, you're not gonna be used to that throttle response, and that thing is gonna take off on you. So that's my take on it. Do I recommend starting on anything higher than a 250? No, I don't. Do not recommend it. Like I said, I highly recommend starting on 250, then working your way up slowly. There's no rush. Okay, there is no rush. You should not even want to go straight to a 600, because that's a disaster. That's just asking for, a disaster to happen. Honestly, it is. Honestly, it is. So, highly recommend starting off on a 250, working your way up from that point, just so that way you get the handling down of the bike, and the 250 will get you guys ready for that. Like I said, 600, 750, 1,000, they are not going to be as forgiving as a 250. 250 is very, very nimble, like I stated. Also, is easy to maneuver around turns. That is going to build your foundation. Definitely, you need to do that before you do anything. Build your foundation. Then, that's when you get used to the next stage, which is whatever you prefer, whatever you pick. I went from a 250 to a 600. Then I went from a 600 to a 750. Takes time, guys. You can't just jump straight into the biggest, fastest bike. Like I said, that is a recipe for disaster. You don't want to do that. That is, basically saying that you want to hurt yourself. So, I'm not telling you guys what to do. This is my opinion on it and what I think is best. So, that's what I think is best, honestly. So if you guys did enjoy the video, please comment, subscribe, like, share the video. Until next time, always remember, stay safe when you're riding, and always remember to stay jacked. Catch you guys in the next one. Hopefully this has helped all you guys out. Please subscribe to the channel. Catch you guys later.